Hi, I'm Chris Ham, Chief Operating Officer of Independent Financial Partners, and you're watching the first episode of Making of a BD. This will be the first of many videos that we'll be releasing over the coming months to give our audience, which is probably nobody, not only a glimpse into the steps involved in starting a broker-dealer, but also a sneak peek of why our broker-dealer is going to be pretty unique and groundbreaking. For the first episode, I want to give a quick overview of what it means to start a broker-dealer and why we've decided to go down that path. For those of you that are in our industry, humor me for a second, but for those of you that are not, let me set the stage for kind of what we're talking about. I'm sure everyone knows what a financial advisor is. On a simple level, a financial advisor is someone that can provide various products and services to you as a client in kind of three channels. So they can sell you commission-based products like variable annuities and mutual funds. They can provide advisory services and fiduciary services like portfolio management or consultation, and that's for an annual kind of ongoing fee. And they can also sell you commission-based insurance policies, like life insurance, long-term care, that kind of thing. To do business in those three channels, an advisor actually has to be properly licensed for each of those and must hold that license or those licenses with like these kind of certain entities. Kind of like a real estate agent has to hold a license with a broker. To sell commission products like the annuities or mutual funds, they have to hold the license with a broker-dealer. To sell fee-based services or to provide fee-based services, they have to be licensed with what's called a registered investment advisor, or an RIA as we call it. And to sell insurance policies like long-term care or life insurance, they have to be licensed with a general agency. There's many firms out there that have one or more of all those entities, a broker-dealer, RIA, or general agency. Examples are Merrill Lynch, UBS, Raymond James, LPL Financial. Those are some of the big ones that have all of those things. And for most of these firms, financial advisors are a client of theirs. And so the more advisors they get, the more their business grows. Some of these firms also benefit by allowing kind of more boutique outfits to kind of be a part of their ecosystem. Other outfits that also support advisors. So an example is actually us. So Independent Financial Partners, IFP, is a registered investment advisor. And we focus predominantly on supporting advisors that provide fee-based kind of portfolio management for their clients. Many of our advisors, though, are licensed to sell commission business through a broker-dealer, so we have to have a broker-dealer for that. For the past 10 years, we've actually used LPL Financial as our broker-dealer. And we operate on what they call their hybrid platform, meaning we are the RIA, but we plug into them as the broker-dealer. So that's kind of what we've been doing. So that brings us to what's happening today. Currently, we support over 520 advisors around the country, and all of whom in some form or fashion oversee $40 billion of assets for clients. And because of that size, we're bigger than the typical advisor that LPL has with them. We've decided that we've become big enough to we have more complex needs and we want to kind of control our own destiny. So we've said, you know what, LPL has been great and they've allowed us to do a lot of great things, but it's kind of become time for us to kind of grow up and go out on our own. So I'll end this episode with a simple analogy that kind of brings all this together. And I think it's resonated when I've used it, but it kind of gives an example of kind of what's happening. But that example being thinking of a shopping mall. Within a mall, you've got stores and brands that utilize the mall's infrastructure to sell their products to customers. Think of those stores and brands as kind of the financial advisors that are providing products and services to their clients. And they all have different names and companies and do their own thing. What you also have in malls, though, are department stores, like a Nordstrom, etc. And these are slightly larger stores that are within the mall, but within those stores, you have the different brands still selling their products to customers. So think of IFP, think of us as a department store within the LPL Financial Shopping Mall. We use the mall's infrastructure and we pay them rent and other things to provide our own infrastructure to kind of our smaller group of financial advisor clients who use us to sell and provide services to their clients. And so looking forward from today, the time has come, in our opinion, for us to leave the mall, the LPL mall, and set up our own mall. And that's what we're doing. So we've reached an agreement with LPL that gives us 12 months to set up our own broker-dealer and move our business there. And that's a process that we've already begun. And that's a process that you'll get to see throughout this video series. So stay tuned for more episodes of the making of a BD, where I'll be giving you a glimpse into all the different aspects involved with kind of doing the venture that we're handling. But stay tuned, it should be cool, and I'll always make sure to keep the videos short. Again, I'm Chris Ham, Chief Operating Officer of Independent Financial Partners, and we'll see you on the next show. Thanks.